Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It is Angela, the Traveling Crafter, and today we're going to work on some fun things with vintage stamps. And I don't think I showed you this, but I got this at an auction some time ago, and it spins around and it holds all my vintage stamps. But I had a bunch of them similar to this one right here that I had gotten at a antique store, and I knew that they probably wouldn't work. One of them did. Which one did? Oh, I think this one. See how nasty that is? But I believe it works. Let me see. I think. Or, yep, see, it works. It was one of many that didn't. And I mean, from that batch. And then I have some others that do. Well, I had a bunch, and I did a quick little reel where I had taken them apart from similar stamp sets and salvaged this piece, because they were, a lot of them were the ones that were supposed to flip and then they would self-ink. Well, that didn't work anymore, and even inking them, it just wasn't working. So I carefully took them all off. I just took them on this block of wood. Dave had cut me a bunch of blocks of wood for other things, and I just took E6000 and glued them on, and they work fabulous. So then I started to squirrel and worked on some other things, and you know how that goes. But I have one that I saved. This was a big stamp, and I'm just going to I'm going to sit down while I do this. I'm just going to show you how I did it, and then we're just going to play. Truthfully, I sat down here. I was watching Tim Holtz, the unboxing of, make sure this is the right way. Not unboxing, but you know what I mean. Of the new stuff, which I wasn't really watching it because I was concentrating on what I was doing. And then I got the idea after I had done some other stamping that I needed to do this and get them done. So then I went on a search for something that would be workable. And I could have thought of a lot of other things that would have been probably better, but I was impatient. See what these look like and ignore my hands because they're really inky. That's what they look like on the back. So you have to kind of use a lot of the E6000 to kind of even it out, if you will. And the nice thing about the E6000 is you've got a lot of time to work. So what I'm doing is putting a lot of this on, because I don't care if it oozes over, you know. This says, by the way, if you can't read it, it says, do not destroy, final status. But what I had to do is, in order to make it, because I did a lot of trial and error with these, and like this one, the E is gone. And I had two of these duplicate ones, and both of the E's are gone because I messed them up. So I thought that it would be easier for me to cut this one in 4. Because, they're old. Like, I don't know. They're probably at least 70 years old. They're from, I think the 50s. Well, maybe they're 60 years old. I don't know. I don't know. But they're old. So all I did was carefully took them apart and then glued them onto, you glue them onto anything. But I wanted to be able to use them separately. I even thought about putting this one with do not destroy and final and status all separate. But then I was like, nah. So I'm really squishing these down so they stay. And then I just left them alone. If you can believe it, I left them alone. It's amazing. I know. What happened to my little paper towel? It's over here. So yeah, I need to do this video. And I am surrounded. As you can tell, I'm in our office. I'm not, because I initially had intentions of doing all of my unboxing from the estate sale that I went to. Well, that didn't happen. yet, but I intend to do that next. So before we get started in the rest of it, hello everybody, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Angela, and I enjoy doing all kinds of arts, crafts, DIYs, junk journaling, and thrifting for vintage treasures as well, which is why I'm surrounded with all this stuff. And for all of those of you who have been around for a while, thank you. Today is Sunday, and I checked on, let's see, Friday, and I was at 2504, I think, for my subscriber account, which means that I'm only 500 away from my 3,000 goal for turning 3K on my birthday, which if you haven't done it yet, hit the like button, just make sure you're subscribed, and leave a comment and type in, and I will write it down on my piece of paper here so you can see exactly what it looks like. And you will be entered in to win on the 1st of May. Oh, on the 1st of May when I do my giveaways, and then again when I complete the journal, turning the word 3, the letter K, on my, and it's just B-D-A-Y. There you go. I couldn't get it all in one line, but there you have it. So you can enter here. You can also do the same thing on my Instagram channel, which is The Traveling Crafter. And if you're so inclined to send something, the address is in the description. And you can send anything that you wish, whether it's something you have created, something you wish for me to create or work with. And I will work to include all of those things into the journal that I'm going to give away. So there you have it. All right, now let's get busy. So here's what I was doing. Let me just show you. So I started doing these with a variety of stamps, and it was just look at it. It's just not very pretty. My intent was I have all of these vintage stamps, which some of these aren't vintage, but I was like, oh, I could do a digital using all the vintage stamps, and then I could upload it, and then I could use some of my other digitized fonts that I had used. Well, I was like, forget it. This looks horrible. But anyway, those might happen. They look horrible here, but here's another page, and I'll just show you. Look how tiny those little ones are. They actually turned out really cute. You know, when they're all cut out and such. So, there you go. So that's what we're going to be working on a little bit. And then I also have, I got to put these all back together with this. I don't know. It's been a couple months ago, a month maybe. I don't know. I lose track of time. I created a bunch of digital slides, like photo slides. Like, where are they? Oh, like these, except digital. And I didn't do anything with them. So then I thought, well, I should do something with those. So I printed them all out, and then I started playing with those too. So if we have time, we're going to do that as well. And we probably should move this away because this paper that I used is A4 paper. I don't know where I got it or why I would have A4 paper, but that's what I got. And I don't want it to make a mess, but I did want to show you my process. And I see right now that one of these is not straight. So these are designed by Signet Stamps, and I love them. Bob at Signet Stamps is amazing. And let's see, we did green and we did red. I don't want to be boring and use black, but I guess I will. I use them all the time. And so there's one more I think that goes, and it's a bigger one. So there's one more that goes on there that's about this size or maybe a little bit bigger, but it doesn't have any lines in it. And so I'll fill in if I can with that. So it's easier for me. I mean, I do have the tonic, platform, the stamp platform, but I didn't bring it up. So we're just going to use this. And a lot of people don't have that. I was just lucky to find it for $2 or $3 at a thrift shop. So I do, but most people don't have it. Or a lot of people don't have it. So we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. And I'm saving time by putting them all on, and then I can just repeat it and fill in. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to make our master board, if you will, with all of these stamps. And I'll try to remember to put the link in the description, but it's on Etsy. You can just look up Signet, S-I-G-N-E-T, stamps. Bob is the owner. Tell him I said hi. I love him. And I think you won't be disappointed. Now, I do have the round ones as well. The problem is they are the clear stamps. These are the ones you can mount on wood. And I didn't think about that. He asked me, and I was like, oh, I don't know. Also, I don't have, you know, one of those things that goes around, like that you use when you jelly plate and all that. I just have this, and I just press it down just to make sure. I usually just use my hands, but it doesn't hurt to just kind of double press it, and I leave it sit there for just a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, but hopefully it's going to be a little straighter than the one I did in red. Holy Moses. Okay, and then, see, that one's not too good. I don't think I had enough ink on it. It's okay. They'll turn out fine. So we're just going to be doing a lot of stamping. This isn't going to be a terribly long video, but I just wanted to show you here. I'm going to take this off the screen, and I'm going to do it like this, where I'm really bringing these together and getting it on there, because I don't think I probably had enough ink on it. And this, I am using StazOn for this. I don't really need to. I could have used something else. Maybe we'll do one more. And, you know, I don't dare try to put this back on here, because I can tell you it won't work. But I'm going to show you anyway, because why not? But it's just not a good practice. You know, I can already tell that it's not going to be on there straight. So don't even bother trying. But I want to show you all of the good, bad, and the ugly. Now watch, this will turn out and it'll be right on there. I'm sure it won't. Call me a liar. Okay, what I think we're going to do is do another color. Oh gosh, I hope I just moved the paper and not the stamp, because then it's going to be a real hot mess. Okay, watch. Seriously? That's not bad. It's a little off right there. And maybe right there. Well, it usually, and right there. It usually does not turn out that well, so don't try this at home. All right, let's, oops, I got a rubber band. Let's wipe this off. I want to try a different color that I wouldn't probably, I just used my water from my jug. It doesn't really come off anyway, because it's the StazOn, but I'm going to use now a regular ink. And I have all these baby ones up here, these different colors. See? These old ones that are close to my, these are my travel ones. And they're really tiny. And I mean, I don't even know if I don't think they make these anymore. But you can find other brands that do. So they're perfect for my traveling crafter bag. Can you see what I'm doing? Yes, you can. These are pretty juicy. I mean, I've had these for, well, since the kids were little. Or before. because I used to take these when I would travel for work. And I would need something to do. Let's do... I'm trying to just decide where I want. So I can get more stamps in there. There's probably, you know, but I can get more there and get some more there. Make good use out of it. I should stand up. I was standing up when I was doing this earlier, so that could help. So I hope you're having a good weekend, or you had a good weekend. We didn't really have anything to do. So on Friday, I went to that estate sale, which was spur of the moment, which will be in my vlog, that's coming out, gosh, only knows when. I still haven't done the last one. I mean, I've done it. It's all uploaded. Pretty. Okay, let's do another color. But I still have to edit it. And that's one of those things that I like to do, like, on a weekend morning with my cup of coffee. When Dave is watching, like on a Sunday morning when Dave's watching, what is it that he watches? Let's do yellow. Ariel America on Sunday mornings. So yeah, I don't have a, I don't know about this. This might turn out. Here, let me try this on another. And that doesn't look very good. No, we're not using that. See what it's doing to my, can you see that? Ew. We'll use this yellow one. There's less risk in this one getting ruined. That Stays On was brand new. I mean, I literally opened it just today. That's not good. All right, so this, I mean, normally I wouldn't be talking this much, and I would have had this already probably all stamped out, but, you know, I gotta chat with my peeps. So as far as you doing this, it will not take you that long. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how I did this last time that I did it a lot better. I did it more better. And see, for me, standing up works a lot better so I can see it as well. Oh, I got so much stuff over here. I just keep looking at it going, ugh. But it was stuff I thought a lot of you would like. I got a couple things for myself. Some prints. And a few pieces of ephemera. And that's it. The rest is all either going on eBay, live sales, and maybe Etsy. Okay. So if you see something you like on the next few videos, see, that didn't even look, that looks like, yeah, kind of poop. Kind of looks poopy. Oh, well. It's fine. It doesn't look very yellow. Now I just want to see here. I'm trying to decide how many I can get on there. All right. We can get all of these on there. These. I'm just going to pop these off real fast. These are very sticky, just so you know. And let's just try that yellow one more time. Maybe we can make it better. Because otherwise, if I put another color on there, then it's going to be... That will probably blend in. We don't want that. Okay. shall soon find out. I don't know how many videos I'm going to have to do to unbox all this stuff, but it's a lot. How do I move that? Okay, now let's just fill in here and there. Let's see if I can use that other big one. I wanted to use this one. Ooh. Trying to fill it. Oh, man. It still won't fit. Okay. Well, should we use some circles? Let's do it. I've got these a mess. I need to get a different. I'm just going to keep those there. Just a forewarning. Dave's on his way home. And Ruby is here, so it might get... We might have a little barkity barksters going on, so... Consider yourselves warned. Right, Ruby? She's actually been really good today, with the exception of Demi and her girlfriends went to a wedding today, this afternoon. And we have a gate that keeps her out of the upstairs. And I think one of the girls left it open, and she went up there, and we keep the cat. The cat escapes to upstairs to Demi's floor when Ruby is here. And so I put her, I have a little mat with her food up there, and all of a sudden I heard Ruby chomping away. She had gotten up there and was eating her food. And then and at the same time, or at some point very near to that time, she also was antagonizing the cat, and there was a little scuffle going on. And I had to break up, but I was successful in that, so. I do like this red color. Look at how dirty my hands are. Ugh. I made homemade ham and beans. I had a ham hock that was frozen, and I decided to make it today and freeze it just so I had one less thing to do for next weekend. Oh, see what I'm saying? It doesn't always come out the way you want it. But once you cut them out, that's what, don't get discouraged. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. So you can get a lot of these little baby ones. Which, don't knock them till you tried them. You can use them for a lot of things. Okay. Let's do a different color. I kind of want to use some more of these circles. Let's use this blue one. Some unusual colors. Ooh, that's bright. I kind of want to put a couple of those like that. Why not? There we go. Okay, we still have this little part right here. What will fit? Not that. This one might. Oops. There we go. All right, we're calling that done. All right, now it's time for the fun part. We're going to put some things on there. Let me put this back over here. And let's get to work. All right. Now, I may be using some of the non-vintage ones, but maybe we'll see. I wanted to use this policy administration because I don't think that I used it. Oh, yes, I did. Okay, but I don't have a lot of the long ones. Let's use it on this black one that's... There's one. It may fit on here. Well, it does, but I got it a little high. That's okay. There we go. Let's use the original one. This one isn't as old. I mean, it's old, but maybe not quite as old as some of the rest of them. Oh, I like this one. This one, I did not want to take off of there, but you have to do it like this. And all we're doing is just building these up. And all of this from me wanting to work on my slides, but you know, there you go. I'm just going to do that one. All right, what else shall we do? Here's a return mail one. What color shall we do? I think that what I like most about this, no, I'm going to use green, is using all the varied colors. I just think it looks cool with the bright colors. I think it's funny. Approved, substandard. Hang on a second, I'm just getting some of that. There we go. I'm just looking. Here, let's do one right here. Okay. Here we have a draft. Let's use that in green too. You just kind of got to be a little bit more patient and kind of slow when you do these. Like, leave them down for a minute. Let's do one more draft. Even though these are all going to be cut up and it really doesn't matter what they look like when they're all together. Here we go. So if you have some of these, oops, I forgot to put this back on here. Where'd you go? All the way over here. I don't want to leave that off. That would be bad. If you have old stamps, use them. You just use them. Let's see how this goes. Not good. Okay, we won't use that one again. I have, where's this? Oh, I didn't use this one before. I don't know that this is going to work real well, but we're going to try it. Oh, look at this. That says Johnston, Iowa on it. For deposit only, Victoria's Cleaners. Huh, I wonder where I got this. That looks horrible, but, you know. There we go. We'll have to do something different with that. Okay. Now, what else do we have? Oh, let's use some of the ones that we made. Or that I saved. I'll show you the duplicate one. I'll use it in yellow. Just in yellow. She said hello. This poor thing. Brand new, and look at it. Here we go. Zenny, please stop. Did you notice? She was the first one to start barking. Zenny, come here. It's just... So see, the E, she gone. Zenny, stop. You would think, like, you know, she knows. I mean, not that the kids ride the school bus, but when they did, she knew the sound of the bus. When the kids were coming home, you would think she would know the sound of Dave's truck, but no. She does not. What else do we have here? Urgent. Oh, maybe it's not. Zenny, please stop. Come here. I hear people out there, so that might not be Dave. Hang on 2 seconds. Urgent. File due to close. I swear in her old age, she's getting more barky. Is that what happens with dogs? Okay, we got duplicate, urgent, file due to close, approved. Let's do approved. You want approved, little Miss Muffet? I'm not approving of your behavior. Approved. And I like this little one. It says air. Okay, let's try the air one. Do, do, do. Cute. See, now I like that, how it gets a little of the original stamp on it. All right, we got duplicate. Oh, pending. We haven't used pending. How are we doing here? It's doing pretty well. It takes a while to dry. No, we don't want that color. What should we do for pending, Zenny? Should we do some black? Do you think? Okay, now he's home. See, and Ruby didn't even bark. Do you want to go see Daddy? Zenny's like, please let me down. Here are their little feet. There we go. Okay, now, I think we've done that. Do we do closed? Yep, we did closed, duplicate. This one, air, pending. Yeah, we've done them all. Okay. Now we're going to do some dates. How about some dates? I did a lot of December and April. Oh my. And this one, I will tell you, if you have one of these, you just kind of have to Just put it down on there and then don't do anything and just lift it back up. Straight down, straight up. There we go.
Garage door.
Never mind. And this is why I have a craft room. But like I said, I hadn't intended to craft up here. And then I just kind of got into it. And here we are. Just changing the dates. And what should we do? June? Yeah, let's do June. Okay, let's put this away. I did yellow. Let's do some blue. So that rubber band that I've now... Oh, it's right here. This is how I put all of these together, and they just stack right on top of each other. It's kind of nice. Okay, let's call that good. And then why don't, since...
Garage door.
Why don't we get some of these other fun stamps that I got. We got all these. We'll try these out. Let's see. These, I think... Where did I get these? Maybe Temu? I don't remember. I do remember that I got a whole bunch of them. Like there was like maybe 8 or more designs that I got. Let's see how that looks. Oh, cute.
Garage door.
Okay, in or out. That's what I used to tell the kids. In or out.
Are you done talking?
Nope, I'm on, still doing my video.
Okay.
But the lady has to tell us all every time you go out the door.
Garage door.
There he goes again. Okay. Let's do one where this goes this way. And then we will call these good. I want to leave some of them blank. Here, let's do this one. Cute. Oops. I wanted to do another one this way. There we go. And then we just cut them all up like I did the green ones, but I'm not going to do that on camera because that would be silly. But there we go. In very short order, we have lots and lots of things that we can use. And I don't even know how many. Where's my little stack of the ones I just did? I'm changing my mind. I want to do something else. I really like this number. I'll show you when we print it out. Oh, I didn't put that on the right one. And I think I'm just going to use black because I didn't use much black. Oh. I kind of like this with all the variety of colors. Oh, what happened? Jeez Louise. I'm just going to do that again. Looks like I didn't have any ink on it. Weird. So what's the weather like where you're at? Because I can't decide what it's doing here. Right now it's freezing. Okay, there we go. Let's put that one back and do one more as I finish up. And I said I wasn't going to do this, but this one is cool. I haven't used this one before. Can you hear the wind? It's windy. I don't know if I've ever used this one before. Let's put it right here. 10th of December, 1871. Wow. And you can just keep going. This is a good TV or traveling craft to do, so. Not a lot of tools. There we go. We are all done. Now, here's what I think I will do. I think that I will clean up this part of my mess, and I will come back and I will do a video where we're just going to play with, this is how accidents happen. I got them in the wrong spot. We'll bring out the slides and we'll play with those on our next video. How about that? We've got everything out, so we might as well just see what we can do. And then maybe we'll cut them out, or I'll do that off maybe while I'm watching TV tonight with Dave. And then I'll cut out the middles of the ones that I did, and then maybe we'll have a play with those as well later in the week. So I hope you had a good time. I'm going to leave all my mess out, and I'll be back in just a little while. But don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember to use the hashtag. And you only need to use it once, because I'll you know, duplicates are, I mean, you could do it on all of them. I'll make sure that it's all fair and square, but on one of the videos, and just put in turning 3K on my B-Day. And you will be entered to win in lots of valuable prizes. So thank you again for hanging out. I know this wasn't really anything too crazy, but it was kind of a fun thing to just relax and stamp. And I think I'm going to wash my hands, and I'll be back in a little bit. So until then, friends, remember to take time to just be. We'll see you soon. Cheers.